Hi everyone, it's Sean from Affiliate Income Hero, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a review of a new product called Qiwio. If you produce video content yourself and host it on either your website or sites like Vimeo, Wistia or anything like that, then it's certainly something you want to stick around and have a look at. We're going to talk about what the product is. I'm going to go through the dashboard and actually show you how it works. We're also going to look at the pricing structure and just give you an understanding of exactly what you get for your money. And at the end, I'm going to give you my opinion as to who the product's really aimed at and whether or not you should be investing your money. And if you stick around to the end, there's a really special offer that if you are producing video content and you're looking to help increase your engagement and conversions, then there's a special price offer that is worth sticking around to find out about. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so you can be kept up to speed when I put out further reviews and talk about anything around the affiliate marketing arena. And if you are looking to start your own business and you use video or would like to understand how you can use video to help you produce a income for affiliate marketing, then there's also a free resource in the description below, so please consider checking that one out. So Qiwio is an interactive video platform that helps you increase your visitors' engagement and improves the conversions overall. It's hosted on their own servers and it allows you to be able to upload your content and then add calls to action to the videos that you produce. So it's a really powerful tool, and we're going to have a look at the dashboard and I'll show you around. So here we are in the dashboard, which is really clean looking. It's not too crowded or anything like that, so it's very easy to use. It's very easy to get your head around how to actually go about using it and navigating it. What I will say is that Qiwio are always asking for opinions from its users so they can add to new features. So there's actually a tab at the top there which asks you to actually tell them what you think they should add to it. So it's great that they're asking for opinions of their current and new users. On the left hand side, this is just your campaigns button. You've also got a leads section, so effectively when anyone takes an action on your video, for example filling out an email submit, then they will appear in a Qiwio's back office, and then you can take that information. You can connect it through Zapier to a CRM system with some description or an autoresponder if that's what you're using, but effectively they will be captured here, and you can see all the data here. There's also an analytics page which shows you how many leads you've got, and it talks about it either in a week, month or in the past 6 months, so you get to view everything quite quickly, average video duration period, and then your return on investment as well, depending on how you monetize the channel. And then here you've got a help tab which takes you to some welcome videos and to some basically helps you understand how to do things. Again, there's not a great deal in there, so you shouldn't really get stuck. So if we go back to campaigns, so my first campaign, I've already loaded up a video just so you can see that. When you start loading multiple videos, you have the option of being able to create a folder, and you can add certain groups of videos together to keep everything organized. You simply click upload to upload a new video. But if we go into this one, well, actually, if I just go to the settings button, so you can see there, if you wanted to change the thumbnail, you can choose that file and then update that as well. So we'll go to edit video. Underneath the video, for each video you go into, you're given individual video views, impressions, leads that video's generated, or basically everything you need to know for each video once you've actually started to upload. You've also got another settings button again, which allows you to do the upload new thumbnail from here, and then customize and then share. And the share gives you the opportunity to share via embedded link, embedded to your website, share the link itself, so just the raw link. You've also got the ability to share it directly to Facebook, and we'll go over that in a little bit more detail in a second. And you've got LinkedIn and YouTube as well. You've also got the customize, and this is where you will do all of the call to action. So the video player allows you to change how the video player looks in terms of its color, so you can change the color scheme to match your own branding. You'll need to know what the color registrant number is, so you there isn't, unfortunately, a way for you to just click that and see a list of coloured and then the associated numbers, which is a shame, which is something I'm sure they'll be working on. And again, the overlay or layover opacity. So when you put the calls to action on screen, which you'll see in a second, you can change how vivid they look there. You also have the option to put your own logo on the videos, depending on which level you decide to join the Qiwio platform on. But if you didn't, and it would simply show theirs there, but I've just uploaded mine for the purpose of this video. Then you've got the call to actions, lead collector, and then questions. And again, we'll go through each one of those as we go. The call to action button allows you to do exactly what it says. So if you click on here, it allows you to have a pop-up banner that appears on the video. You can also specify when in that video this will pop up, so depending on what the video content is about, you can then ask them to take a particular action. You'll change the time just by simply clicking in the timer, and then here you can alter the text to read whatever it is you're asking the person to do. From there, they will be able to then link out to whichever site or or potentially another video, depending on where you want to send them. So they can do that from right within the content that's hosted on your video. So it's really, really, really clever. You've also got the option to collect leads. So if I just put that on there, you can do first name, last name, and email address. You can't change these fields, unfortunately. You have to, if it's set up to do first name, last name, and then their email address. But again, it's a really good way, depending on what you're doing. If you're an affiliate marketer, for example, and you're giving away something for free, it's a really good way to grab someone's attention and say, look, just pop your details in here and you'll be given the XYZ, whatever it is you're offering. So again, you can change the details of what appears at the top. So free offer, whatever it is, you can change that text to read how you want it to do. You can even ask for a phone number if you want to do that. But again, probably less is better, because the more action someone has to take, the less likely they are to do it. Anyway, again, you could even just take away the name, just have the email address. You can also change what appears on the button. So, click here. So it's really intuitive, and then you would save that if that was done. But from here, if you wanted to then add some further questions, you could ask some questions. And this is the bit that I think really makes it really clever and really unique. This is where I think the power of this Qiwio software is, and it's in the questions. I've actually gone through and actually filled some of these out, but effectively what it does is it allows you to ask your visitor to your website or to your hosted video, wherever you want to host it, ask them specific questions. So for example, on this particular one I've done is I've in the middle of a video, you can put it exactly where you want it to be. So if you're doing a content video and you know that you're going to get to the point where you've got a crossroads effectively where you could lose your visitor, because you know that you're talking about a certain subject which is quite broad, and you want to make sure you give them what they want. This gives you the opportunity to do that. So during that video, it will get to the point where you've decided you want it to pop up. So you can change the timer here, as I said before. Then you can ask them the question, what do you find the hard? I've just used, for example, affiliate marketing or web design. So what do you find the hardest? And then you can add the answers here. What it does after that is the bit that makes it even better. It almost creates a funnel. So if you give them you've asked them a question, you've given them 3 options. So answer 1 is content creation, answer 2 is making videos, answer 3 is setting up an opt-in page. For each one of these questions, you have a video funnel, so you can effectively funnel them to the thing that's most specific to them. So the thing that's going to keep them watching your content and taking more actions. And the engagement thing is the bit that we find the hardest when we're producing video content. So this is just really, really clever. So they can then go from this video, they can click the content creation, and via this video funnel can be taken to a separate page effectively. And you can do that for each one of these answers. And you can add more answers if you wanted to. You can even have a second question. So if you want to go to another question, you can then add that here. What's next? And again, you can continue along the same vein. So I hope you can see the power of what this allows you to do. It keeps your viewer interested, engaged in what you're doing, and from the answer that they decide to click on in that previous slide. If I go back to here, where is it? Question 1. If they click through here and then they're taken to some more content which is more specific to the content creation, that's when you can ask them to take a much more targeted action, because it's geared towards what they're really interested in. And I think it will really help increase exactly what they will get what they want, and equally you'll get what you need. So overall, I think it's a really, really clever package. In terms of how you can share, so if we go through where you can share, there's a few restrictions. Just I want to make sure that you understand how that works. So first of all, you can share a raw link. That link can be shared however you want to do that, so they'll be then taken to the video that's hosted on Qiwio's site. You can embed the content directly on a website. So if you own your own website and you're constantly putting up video content on your website and then hosting it on Vimeo as well, however you want to do it, you could do the same thing, but rather than host on Vimeo, you'll host on Qiwio, and you'll have all these interactive and, you know, call to actions will be available on your website. So it's a really good way to keep control of what your users are doing. If you want to share it on Facebook, you can do that, but there are some limitations, unfortunately. If you want to share the video on Facebook's platform, then you will lose the interactiveness of what you get on here. However, if you just share the link on Facebook, then they'll be taken back here where they can actually view the content and be able to take the actions that you ask them to do on here. Again, you've got LinkedIn, and the same rule applies on that. You know, you need to just put the link to the video, which will then take them here to be able to be interactive. And you've also got on YouTube, which again, you can post the videos, but you will not get the interactiveness that you get here. But ideally, I think this product is aimed for people that are producing content where they ordinarily already host elsewhere. So they're using things like Vimeo, where they host their videos and pay a monthly fee. And they link for two reasons they'll do this. Number one is they don't want to do it on YouTube, where their visitors are constantly bombarded by adverts, and it's a constant distraction and taking them away from what they're looking to get their visitors to actually do. So they want to do it outside of that, so they use plans like Vimeo. And you can see the costs here depending on you know, how many videos you're uploading can become quite costly. Wistia is another one, and there are lots of other platforms as well, but I'll pick these two because these are the ones that most people will be familiar with. And again, you know, the costs are quite expensive, whereas on Qiwio there is an offer currently if you wanted to go down that route. We'll have a look at the pricing plan that Qiwio offers anyway. So the cost of Qiwio is, depending, obviously this is showing us in euros because I'm based in the UK, but you've got different plans. If you go to their website, you can have the 19 euros per month, which is just 10 videos per month that you can upload. You can have 5 users that use the account, and you can have the video call to action button, video forms, questions, video leads to CRM, which is where they hold their all your leads in their back office because it's hosted on their website. But you don't get to remove their branding. You can't change the brand. You can't customize the video player itself, and there's no Zapier integration. So moving up from there, it goes up to 45 euros. But I did say at the very beginning of the video that there is an offer on that's being done through AppSumo, where you can get a one-time fee. And if we have a look at that, this is at the time of this video, the current cost on the same package is a one-time fee of $59. That's for everything, and then you can move up from there depending on how many codes you decide to get. So if you go for the double codes, you get up to 100 videos a month, you get 25 users that can use the platform, you got lots of bandwidth, and you also get to be able to remove the Qiwio branding you can have unlimited numbers of leads, and you've got that videos funnels bit, which I think is the bit that makes the big difference. I think you really need that to be able to help increase that engagement and keep your visitor on your platform, because that's ultimately what we want to do, is give them what they want. And the more you do that, the more you learn about your visitors, the better you will get at producing content specific for that type of visitor. So I think that's the one you want. The link is in the description anyway if you want to take advantage of that. If you've got any questions about the product, then by all means, please leave a comment in down below, and I'll do my best to answer that for you. But I think the product overall is really clever. And if you currently host videos on other platforms, like I said, like Wistia and Vimeo, you might want to consider looking at this. There is a trial offer that you can try, which you can just have a quick look at. You don't get all the features that you've seen today, but at least it will give you a flavour of what you can expect to get. So I hope you found that useful. Like I said at the very beginning of the video, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up and hit that notification bell. And if you are looking, if you currently use video in your affiliate marketing business, but you're not too sure how you put all the pieces together, there is a free resource in the description below that will take you by the hand in a very easy to follow step-by-step fashion to take you from a complete beginner to someone that's got an affiliate business. So definitely worth checking that out. So thanks for joining me today. My name is Sean from Affiliate Income Hero, and I'll speak to you soon.